Hey friends, it's Megan Elizabeth with AboveRubyStudio.com, and the other day I did a video telling you all about using a Passion Planner as a new way to sort of smashbook or bullet journal and keep memories and plan ahead and all this stuff. So I got a 8.5 by 11 Passion Planner, and I have a couple more coming, and I'm excited to really dive in and share some different things that I'm going to be doing with it for the 2017 year. And I'm actually planning on going in reverse on it. I have a Passion Planner that I use for tracking my business. This is the compact size, and I have a black one that is in my purse with me all the time. It's my calendar, it's my planner, it's my goal setter, it's my journal, it's like everything all in one. And I'm really excited to be doing this as kind of my own memory keeping for the year. And I actually kind of want to do one for each of my kids for every year, but we'll see how that all plays out and how that goes. As of right now, I'm just going to keep this as simple as possible. I love doing things like pocket scrapbooking. I love doing full 12 by 12 scrapbooking. But when I wasn't in a place of being able to do that all the time, like not in my own craft room, I was still doing things very similar to this. And when I saw like what the Passion Planner looks like at a full size, I was like, this is exactly what I have to do and what I want to do, because I want to just be able to put these pictures in, track past, present, future. And I love how Passion Planner, like the undated ones, even have like a month end reflection. So like, what are you thankful for? How are you different from this month from the last month? And really just like capture moments and memories in here. So I ordered this one. I have a couple more coming on the way, and I just wanted to kind of like show what my thoughts were and how I was going to capture month by month memories as well as like full page layouts. I'm going to share more like full page layouts over at the She Makes Club. But if you're interested in grabbing a Passion Planner, it is PassionPlanner.com, and if you place an order, you can use the coupon code MEGAN10 and get a discount. But anyway, so I'm just going to start from the beginning of the 2017 year. There's all kinds of stuff here in the beginning of like how to use a Passion Planner. I think I'm going to cover some of this up by doing some creatives with it. There's a calendar in here, of course, and then you dive right in. So this is an undated one, and I love that because it gives me the freedom and flexibility to start wherever I want and really dive in and hit the ground running here. So I'm actually going to use the stamp set. It came with the Cricut bundle. This is called Curly Q Alphabet. This came with one of the Cricut cartridges from Close to My Heart. Anyway, I am just going to stamp on here January, and I still need to do the letter A, so I'm going to stamp that on there separate. That one's a little bit darker, but oh well. Probably pressed a little too hard on that one, but that's okay. That's okay. So we did January, so this will be for 2017. I'm not really worried about stamping the year on everyone. And the stamps that are available for July only, there is a stamp set for each month of the year, so that would be really cute for this as well. Some of the ones that I'm going to be using, I'm planning on using this stamp set, which again is only available in the Cricut bundle, but it has upper and lowercase letters that'll fit in here really well. I'm going to use this to that, this and that. I'm also going to use this one. This was a this was for National Paper Crafting Month last year, but it says this year, next year, faves, snapshots, adventures, highlights, accomplishments, and goals. And then it has this really cute arrow, and it has like a date thing, and I just really like this one a lot in my planner. So I'm kind of like making a little like compilation of stuff I'm going to be using. I have the emojis and sentiments, which will be perfect in here as well. And then I also have this journaling circle from Day to Day. It says noted. So I just think that these will all be perfect to use as I go. And what I started doing was actually taking photo printer paper and taking pictures from my phone, shrinking them down in PicMonkey, and like printing them out. So for each month, I'm going to be doing like a page or two that are cut down and cut out so that I can just use them in the squares in the month overview, in addition to other little like notes and things that I'm going to write and do. So I'm just going to cut some of these out. I already kind of started. Here, this is my new, I just got this Stampin' Up! Trimmer, and I'm really excited about it, to be honest with you. I actually placed an order with Katina for quite a bit of Stampin' Up! Stuff because there's just some things in it that I can't get other places that I'm really excited about. That picture is really dark. I picked out a word for the year, which was believe, in 2017. And I started writing in some of the highlights of things that we did, or like even that we want to do. So down here it says like personal projects, work projects. I started forecasting and planning everything that I wanted to do with Life Above Rubies and Above Rubies Studio, the rebranding in 2017, the new 30-day challenge, the Cricut A to Z for the Explore, the She Makes Club launch, all of that stuff I put down in here. So now what I'm going to do is just take some of these photos, and some of them are big enough that they take up 4 squares. Some of them are kind of small, they only take up 2, and I just figured I would just go through and place some of these pictures in here. They don't have to be perfect. I don't have it all planned out exactly. I just thought I could use up some of the calendar months and do just this. So I'm going to put this under the places to go. I just cut down this picture. It's me with the gigantic Starbucks mug. This was like a special thing they had at Christmas time over at the outlets, but they had it on clearance. I wanted to buy it so bad, but it was kind of crazy, ridiculous expensive, so I didn't. But I just thought it was hysterical, like how huge that coffee mug was, and so I took a picture of myself with it. And so I'm just going to put this under the places to go, because that's like, hello, Starbucks is my place, yo. So now what I'm going to do is just start placing these pictures on here. These are just different snapshots and memories from our month of January. And I am really excited to be doing this because it's not an expensive thing where you have to buy a lot of page protectors. You don't have to buy all kinds of extra embellishment cards or anything. It's just a really great way to like save money on page protectors and some other things, and just have some snapshots of memories and different things that you've done throughout the month in one place. And also, even for me, like with some of the passion planning and passion journaling and smashbooking that I do, I like to kind of plan things out ahead of time. I like to write out things that like I want to accomplish and I want to do. I like having that end in mind and that vision. I'm very big on like how to live intentionally and ways to live intentionally in your day-to-day, so that time isn't just slipping by, that you're redeeming the time, and that you're taking advantage and planning out activities and things that are coming up, and noting the goals, and being able to look back and saying like, oh wow, that was achieved, and or hey, I could have done better there. And I think Passion Planner is a huge, amazing tool to help with that as well. I've been very behind in some of my scrapbooking since Grady was born, just because of our life situations and changes and everything. And I'm like, I don't want to miss anymore. Like, I want to get these pictures off of my phone. I want to do some of this stuff. And like I said, this to me, when I started looking at the Passion Planner as a memory keeper, as well as like the storyteller, I was like, you know what, I have to show this. I have to show this. And there's no rules. Like, there's not any like, it has to be done a certain way. You have to use it this way. You have to use these embellishments or not. Like, I looked at it as this is a simple way for me to save money and to just tell the story and not feel like I need all kinds of other things to go along with it, which is always what I feel like I've been about and have always enjoyed very much. So I mean, passion planners are still the cheapest planners I have found on the market for all that is in them and included. You have your 12-month monthly overlook, you have your month reflections, you also have your weekly. So I was going to use like some full-size photos towards the back. If you start the weekly focus and weekly look, I can do additional things back here. And so what I started doing was using some washi tape to block out the times, and I thought I could like really embellish these up. Now, like I said, you can use embellishments and get really, really crafty with them, but because it is, you know, it's stitch bound. It's a stitch bound book. It does have a closer to it. You're probably not going to want to be able to get super thick, adding all kinds of embellishments and additional things. You're going to want to keep it probably a little bit more flat, but I think just adding in these photos over the month view is going to be just fine as we go along, and it's exciting to me. I'm so happy to be able to share this. I'm going to be sharing every single month. I'll share what my layouts look like at the She Makes Club, and I'll be doing more with it as I go. But I figured I can do some stamping, some sketching, marking out the things, like, for example, Grady's first haircut. So I'll just like write it in one of the squares. And that was on the 30th. 2017. And this one I put this one in here because we love to eat at Panda Garden, 1, but 2, you can really see like just how crazy his hair was in this picture. Like, it was getting really long and just like poofy, so it's kind of like that before and after of his very first haircut, and just printing them out as we go. Like Benson was blowing bubbles and making a mess, Jenna with doing her journaling and her own like choices book and things like that. So I just wanted to share like kind of what it looks like, how I'm laying it out. This month's focus, like, I wanted to include this in there, so hold on, let me just like show you. My word for the year is believe, so I wanted to like cut that out and glue that in as well. I should probably use my paper trimmer. I don't know why I'm using scissors right now. It's not the easiest thing in the world for me to do with this wrist, but since I already started. And like I said, I just dropped the pictures into PicMonkey and used one of the collage, like create your own collage settings. You could measure each one out. I was actually on the phone with Katina when I started this, and I was like, oh, I probably should have actually measured and like tested. And then I was like, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. Like, the whole point of this is that I just want it to be easy on myself, and I just want to get in there and get my pictures onto something that matter. So trying to make a bigger deal out of it than it needed to be was like not on my to-do list. So that's why you're getting what you get here. So let's see, this doesn't actually fit where I was going to put it because it's bigger. So that's fine, we can just put that down here. And like I said, if you decide you want to grab a full-size Passion Planner or even a compact Passion Planner, I'd love to offer you the discount, which is Megan10 at PassionPlanner.com. I know a lot of people at She Makes are getting really excited about this because we are doing so much with it. But, you know, I just want you to be able to have that sense of freedom. I just really like the idea that this is simple, and I don't need to buy a ton of page protectors, and I don't need to be confined in a 12 by 12 space. I can embellish this just the same way. If I went and grabbed, well, actually I even have like these types of embellishments from Close to My Heart, which are really cute. But I was thinking more along the lines of these compliments, because there's so many amazing compliments from Close to My Heart right now too. I could use to just sort of embellish up what I'm doing. So, like, I can make little notes. Let's just do this one here. I have this cute little picture. I love this picture of Jenna, like, just laying on me. Like, it was before bed one night. And just enjoying. Oh, I have, oh, you know what? I think it's in this page, too. I have a picture of Grady that I have to use this on now that I'm thinking about it. See, so I started doing, like, here's all of our February pictures. And I did start cutting them all out already. It's not in February. It must be in March. So there's February's, and then we can go to March's page. And I'm going to like fill in the reflections for each one so that I can write the things that we're thankful for. And I just feel like it'll be a really, this not happen in February either. When did that happen? I already went through and made sure that each one was on, or March, that each one was on the right month. I guess I print them all the way out to April. So maybe I just didn't print that picture. Could have swore I did. I have a really, what I'm trying to say is I have a really cute picture of Grady eating a donut. Like, it's an adorable picture of him eating a donut. And it's so funny, I will just tell you all, for those who weren't in Pennsylvania this year, we had a huge snowstorm in March, but it was like short sleeve weather in January and February. And I kid you not, we were outside it was 64 degrees and we were playing at the park in just like light jackets in January and February. I could have swore it happened in February that I had this picture, but now I don't see it. So I guess I didn't print it for whatever reason, but I'll have to like find that and print that out because it was too cute. So I'll use one of those with it is what I'm trying to say. We'll use that. I love this picture of Grady too. Like he's just laying in the snow. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling on, but you get the general idea that you can really embellish it as much or as little as you want. Just use some basic stickers and some other cute things and keep it simple. And really just tell the story that matters most to you. And hopefully you're able to do just that. And enjoy it and have fun with it and not feel confined by scrapbook layouts as traditional as before. So enjoy it. I hope you have a great day, enjoying the moments, keeping track of your memories, and telling your story. I'd love to create more with you over at She Makes Club, where we do recorded tutorials, live workshop hangouts, and so much more. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.